lie to get out of something, whether it's like school shit, work, training, or court, just straight up lied, but you use the lie that like people are afraid to use. I can't go, my grandmother died, and I have to go to the wake. You're always afraid that if you actually use that lie, said grandmother will die. Like step on a crack and break your mother's back kind of voodoo bullshit. But my grandma lived to be 96, so that lie was worth it every time. I said it a ton. It works every time. No one wants to talk about your sadness, you just get to get the day off. It's fantastic. It works on Grandpa too. No, I can't hang out with you, Grandpa. Your wife died. We have to go to the wake. Have you ever had bad phone sex? Oh. Just like really, like you brought it, buddy. Boy, are you doing a good job. Literally, and not like this, and verbally, with the picture set in. You're just into it, just like I'm running my hands up and down your body, up and down to your sweet ass, and then I'm kissing on your neck, and the whole time she's like, what do you want to do? I want to suck on your penis. And then what do you want to do? I want to put penis in your vagina. Nothing is more flaccid sounding than the word penis. You gotta say like cock or dick or like really make us feel like, yeah, we're men. That's what we have. You tell us about my penis and it's just like... I have a theory on the movie Thunderdome. I'm a big Mad Max fan. And in the scene where Tina Turner's character asks Mad Max what he was before the apocalypse, and Mad Max was like, well, I was a cop. What were you? Tina Turner just looks at her and she's like, I was an entertainer. But she never says who she was. My theory is she's actually Tina Turner. And that she's running barter tonight in the apocalypse for the oil wars. I also have a theory that like we just forgot about Australia and it's like 2 weeks they're that crazy. I'm the kind of guy that wherever you hear broken glass, I'm always looking for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like in the Attitude Era of wrestling, Stone Cold Steve Austin 316, he never ever cared what bullshit was going on. The Rock and Vince McMahon would have their own little like spewed right there on the court, and all of a sudden you would hear this pshh, and now what does it? And he would Stone Cold stun both of them. He didn't care. He was like, just the champion of people, that guy. Just asshole extraordinaire. I miss it. What? Cut? What? What? Yeah, no, dude, what? He didn't care, he just said what? That's what he said. I'm going to tell you a fun story about my childhood. It involves my mother, so it's endearing and it makes me sweet. When my mother was a young woman and she was pregnant with me, she worked in the department store for men's fashion clothing. And she was working late one night. It was Jackson, Michigan. And so it wasn't a great part of town. There was a prison there. In walked this 6'5", giant, dark-skinned man. Just, God painted him. It's fine, Josh. All right. Big grin, and my mother sold him a belt.
They don't know what to do.
And he noticed that she was pregnant and asked if he could, touch her stomach. And my mom's like, sure, go for it. And so he puts his giant hand on the stomach, and I kick it. And that hand belonged to Sinbad. So I am graced by the comedian gods. Okay, watch House Guests, you stupid sons of bitches. That movie's great. He's a great comedian.
We were the first ones that went live.
He's got records and shit. So I'll leave you on this fun story. During the daytime, I work as a produce clerk at a co-op, and the customers are, they're just so great. Retail is great. Oh, I love it so much. But one gentleman came up to me and he told me, he was like, hey, you're out of Cara, oranges. And I went over on the other side and I got to revel in the fact that there were Cara oranges. And I'm like, no, sir, they're right here. We definitely have them. He's like, these are Cara. I said, no, they pay me to fuck with you. 50th person today, balloons fall, confetti, punch his ass out. I'm James Steven, guys. Give it up for live comedy. Rose County, Molina, the comments you've seen so far. Thanks for sticking around.